I'm Shawn Mullin with Sega's Inside Edge on the Swift Current Broncos, joined by Swift Current Broncos defenseman and Columbus Blue Jackets draft pick Dylan Heatherington. And Dylan, I know there's a couple of guys on the team. You look at Bryson Martin and Julius Honka in particular that are under the watchful eye of scouts. You went through this process last year. Talk about what it was like for you as you got drafted and went through the process of being watched by scouts leading up to it.
Yeah, it's an exciting time for those guys, and you also mentioned Kobe Cave and Brett Lerno in the mix there, but it's a once in a lifetime experience. But there's also that pressure that comes along with it that you need to perform to the best potential every single game. So just trying to give them as much advice as possible and kind of push them along the way.
What was it like for you when you heard your name called by the Blue Jackets in the second round?
It was unbelievable. I mean, you're really speechless. It's just such an exciting time. I mean, getting picked by an NHL team is always a dream as a little kid, and for that to be fulfilled, it was unbelievable.
Well, and you're a player who, at the beginning of your Western Hockey League career, were sort of under the radar, and you're able to get more attention and more attention. You got that gold medal at the under-18s, and you were going up and up the rankings and became a second-round pick when maybe it wasn't expected at first. What was that like for you to get the recognition for your hard work?
That kind of made it all the better. I mean, starting from kind of near the bottom and then kind of just gradually up and keep on working at it each and every day and getting a little bit better each day, and eventually turn into a second-round pick. That was an awesome feeling for myself. Yeah.
Being a part of the Blue Jackets, a team that looks to be on the rise, a franchise that has a lot of promising young players, do you feel like it's a good spot to be?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I went to the camp this summer and during spring, and there's such a good group of guys there, and them moving to the east, it kind of boosts the morale of the team a little bit, and they're having an excellent year this year. So it's just a good atmosphere when you go there. Pretty
cool to see your name on an NHL jersey.
Absolutely. I mean, as a kid, you always dream about playing the NHL and playing in the Stanley Cup Finals, and it's just one more step towards that goal.
So with that pressure off your shoulders, you already know you're a drafted guy. You're now into your third year in the Western Hockey League, playing a leadership role in this club. What's this season been like for you?
It's been good. It's been full of new experiences. I'm not that young, inexperienced guy anymore. I have to be that leader and kind of guide guys through the same thing that I went through, a year or two ago. So, it's been fun. It's been, full of new experiences.
Well, you're wearing an A on your jersey now as an alternate captain. You mentioned being a leader. What's that process been like for you? Until Smirkov came here in a trade, you were the most experienced D-man here. Yeah, it's
definitely been a learning curve. I mean, obviously I was guided by guys like Reese Scarlett and Mr. Niedenball, and I just tried to learn as much from them and kind of act like they did towards myself, because hopefully it works out for them like it worked out for me.
Exciting to be part of a blue line that can grow together the way you guys can. Everybody's eligible to come back next year. Of course, I'm sure you want to make the NHL, but to be a part of a group that can grow together and maybe all come back together even next year.
Yeah, I mean, we got such a strong group as a D-corps. I mean, Hawks and Marty are, they're going through the draft and they're young, and just guys like Lerno and kind of like the lower guys like Zinks and Shmirkov and Harris, they're all coming along just great. And even Bevan, I mean, he hasn't played as many games as I'm sure he'd like to, but he's in practice. You can see improvements in his game, and it's exciting to see.
Finally, what do you think it's going to take for this team to go on a run this year in the playoffs?
We just need to come together as a team. I mean, this last month hasn't been one of the greatest months this kind of team has been through this year, but that's just gonna hopefully make us stronger in the future. And if we can get put a couple wins together right before playoffs and come into playoffs feeling good, that's always a good sign. And we just need to bond a little bit.
All right, thanks a lot.
Thanks, Sean.
Swift Current Broncos defenseman Dylan Heatherington was drafted last year and now a veteran leader on this Broncos club. On Sega's Inside Edge, I'm Shawn Mullin.